everyone, this is Fazana for Fazana's Law, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you all how to write the perfect master's statement. So if you're interested to find out all my tips and tricks to write the perfect personal statement at your university, then please keep watching this video till the end. So the first question that you have to ask yourself in this personal statement is, how will this master's program help with your future aspirations? In this question, I would definitely recommend for you to write something about your past. So for example, when I was writing my personal statement, I wrote something about how law is something that came really late in my life and I fell in love with it, especially when I was doing my A-levels or government and politics A-levels during my sixth form years. And second thing about this question that you can answer is talk about the future. So you're talking about the past and the future of your career or your what you want to be. So for the future of this, I talked about how this LLM or this LPC with LLM course might help with my future aspirations in terms of the fact that I might want to do a PhD later on and maybe go for a career in writing and become an academic maybe or something like that. And I was very firm, of course, I was not this unsure when I was writing it, but you have to be making sure that you know you are confident in the fact that this program will definitely help with your future aspirations as well as your and how it began from your before your undergraduate years. So definitely write about your past. So how did this law came into your life and how did you fall in love with it and all those kind of things. So for me it was A-level government and politics, and I talk about the future as well. For example, maybe after this LLM or with this LLM with LPC with LLM, I might want to do a PhD program because I want to be an academic and all those kind of things. So these are some of the things that you can write underneath this question, definitely.
So the second part of this personal statement will be definitely to write about the motivation behind why you're choosing the Masters of Laws or LPC with LLM or any other kinds of masters that are related to law, and specifically the specialism that you'll be using, because I'm aware that some of the universities actually exactly tell you to choose which law kind of law you want to do. So is it commercial law specialism or corporate law specialism, environmental law specialism, or anything like that. So why are you choosing that specialism exactly? And in that case, I would definitely write a story maybe. For example, when I was writing my personal statement, I wrote about how my treadmill became defective, and then I basically was relying on the I don't even remember a particular law. So it was I think it was consumer contracts, information cancellation and additional charges, Reg 14 or something. So if you do commercial law, you will know what I'm talking about. But I basically talked about my experience and how that particular law, if I didn't know about the law before then, I would not have the right, I would never know that I had the right to extend my right to reject of extra 12 months and stuff. So that was basically really relevant in that case. And because I wanted to do commercial law as a specialism for my LLM, that was a really good way to show to the examiner, whoever was going to read my personal statement, that I'm aware and I understand different kinds of laws and how it relates to my personal experience, and which is why I chose this particular specialism. So I would highly recommend for you to write an anecdote or a story and how that relates to the specific specialism that you're choosing.
So the third question that you should be asking in your personal statement is definitely, why did you choose this master's program in terms of this specific specialism? So in here, I would definitely write two answers to these questions. First one, maybe you can say, for example, in terms of commercial law, like I was writing, I wrote something like, because I believe that commercial is such an important type of law that is relevant in current business world, as well as commercial lawyers are very demanding in this corporate world and business world or something like that. And I think that another reason that I wrote was definitely that commercial law is such a law that it is not just about the black letter law. So it's not just that under this section this is what it says or anything like that, but it has an interdisciplinary approach to life and how it relates to real life situations and everything, because it's not just about, as I said, all about this section says this and stuff like that, but it also relates to real life situations. Because for example, Consumer Rights Act is very relevant to me as a consumer myself, so then I know exactly what kind of rights I have as an individual, but also as a lawyer I know exactly how it relates to some kind of situations and problems that the businesses might face as sellers. I know exactly what to say and what not to say and how to help them out with all kinds of breaches or any kind of things like that. So this is why I chose commercial law, but for you it will be different. You can have as many reasons as possible, but two is good, so you put them in two separate paragraphs for these two reasons. And this is basically what I wrote for in terms of why did I choose this master's program specifically the quote-unquote specialism that I was choosing. So the fourth question that you'll be tackling in this personal statement is definitely making sure that you're talking about some kind of academic or professional background and achievements that you have basically done during the 3 years of your LLB or any other degree that you're doing. So in this case, I would talk about definitely if you have got like maybe a first or a very high first in any exam, then talk about that. For example, in my commercial law exam in my 3rd year of my LLB, I definitely got, I think it was a 76%, which was definitely a high first. So I talked about that, which was really good and it was relatable to my specialism, of course. And number 2 thing that I wrote is about all the workshops that I basically attended that were related to my specialism. For example, commercial law awareness workshop, and also some other workshops that have built my skills in terms of as a potential lawyer in the future. For example, how to write a legal paper for a legal audience and all those kind of things. So these kind of achievements and professional background and all those kind of things can really help you stand out, especially if you have attended a lot of these. I did not really attend many of these things, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but if you're somebody who's really social and likes going to events and everything, then definitely write those down, because it would definitely make you stand out of all the other candidates that might be applying for the same position. So the last question that you should be definitely writing without a doubt in your personal statement is to make sure that you're writing about the university itself. So why did you choose this university specifically to do your master's? Because remember, master's, you're putting your own money to do this. So why did you choose this university specifically? It could be because of many reasons. That could be also fake, I'm not sure. What I'm trying to say is that it's trying to be as true to yourself as possible as why you're choosing this university. So for example, for one of the universities, I wrote that the location was amazing and I've heard many good things about it because I've had friends maybe in that university and they've told me how amazing the location is for potential people who want to do that specific specialism and stuff. And I've also heard that the university has a lot of good records and achievements. It could be that they are top 10 in this particular category, or it could be that they have done this and that. So you definitely have to research on the university, on the website especially, because they have all the information out there for you to really choose from. But be also a bit personal. So why did you exactly choose this university other than other universities and stuff? So definitely writing this question will make you stand out as well, and it also shows to the university that you're actually keen and passionate to attend the university because you love it so much. So that will be the 5th question. So this brings me to the end of this video. I hope you really enjoyed it and you found some tips that are very helpful on how to write your own personal statement for your LLM or any other masters that you want to apply for university, because I'm sure these tips will definitely help you. And these are not just from me, but these are also from my own personal tutors and my own university and stuff, and she recommended me writing all these things as well. So these are all not just from me made up or everything. But other than that, if you're interested to be notified on all kinds of videos that I make on a weekly basis based on law school, then please do subscribe to this channel, because I post on a weekly basis on Wednesdays. And also I make occasional videos on hobbies and self-growth and personal development and productivity as well. So if you're interested in those kind of content, then please do subscribe and like this video and share this video with others. And if you have any other tips on how to write a good personal statement, then please comment down below as well. I will definitely check it out, and I'm sure it will help other people as well who are going to be applying for a master's this year. But other than that, I will see you in my next week's video.